Well, that's probably what we enjoy about you. Now, you also take your love of games into the music studios. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your group, Starship Amazing?
Starship Amazing started actually the same year as the Happy Video Game Nerd. Really, I've been a musician just as long as I've been a gamer. And Calvin and I met at school, and around that time I was going to a lot of open mics and playing guitar, and I wasn't really very good at it. I play guitar, but as a hobby, I'm not really very good at playing guitar. And he plays guitar too, and he had some recording, I think he had GarageBand, so we made legitimate music. And then one day, we have a good rapport for making music, but we just weren't very good at it. And someone had the idea, let's just make a crappy techno song, and we really enjoyed that. And we just kind of realized this is something we're pretty good at. Let's keep doing it, and we enjoyed doing it. And so Starship Amazing just keeps moving on, and I enjoy it and am as proud of it as the Happy Video Game Nerd.
Well, as you can bet, I'm a pretty good fan of your music. In fact, many of our viewers will note that your music is the theme song to this very show. So it must be good that people will enjoy your music.
It's really cool, man, because we work really hard on this shit, and people like it, and it's humbling, and it's precisely why you are an entertainer in the first place, is to do something like this. And so no, it's extremely humbling, and it's great.
Definitely. Now, you also have your audio podcast with Federal Retroware TV star Ben Hall. How did you guys come up with Ben and Derek's Totally Random Show?
It's kind of on the same way I thought of the Happy Video Game Nerd. I just kind of looked at the general community and went, what is no one doing? Well, no one's doing the opposite, just taking angry and just going happy. Well, what is every podcast? It's just like 3 or 4 hours of people talking about stuff, and usually there's a lot of them are either very rigid, and they have, okay, now we're gonna do this part, and now time for the news, and now we're gonna do fan mail, and and that's to their credit, and that's fine, that's their thing. And so we just kind of said, man, how cool would it be if we just took funny, like a greatest hits of all our podcasts? Because I live in Alaska, Ben lives in California, Norm and Lance live in Connecticut. We all live in different places, so we've like never met each other. I met a couple of them at MagFest, but I still have not met most of my RDub TV brothers. And we talk on Skype all the time, and I don't know, just kind of it was an idea that kind of happened organically. We always wanted to have a podcast for the show, because every gaming website has a podcast. And so we just kind of, what could we do differently? I don't know, we'll talk about games and random shit, and then it was born. But really, I gotta give Ben more credit. That's why it's the Ben and Derek Totally Random Show. I just show up and talk. He's the one who edits everything and puts it on the site, so Ben deserves much more credit than I do.
We'll be sure to talk to him about that. Now, finally, what does the future hold for Derek Alexander? What can we expect from you as we head towards the future?
Well, right now it's August 2009, and it's not been a good year for me creatively because I had to buy a new computer and a new camera. Right now, I have both of those things now, and I can get things going again. I really want to do a DVD. That's been in the works for a while, but just hardware permitting, just haven't been able to actually physically make it. So I really want to make a DVD. I want to keep going. I've got tons of games I want to review. And I don't know if this can take me. This is what I've always been, an entertainer, and I've always wanted to be an entertainer, and it's always been kind of like a backup plan. I went to college because you don't just say I'm going to Hollywood. I'm not doing that. So if I can find a way to make a living off of this and Starship Amazing, then that's what I want to do. Or just if this takes me someplace else, but I've always wanted to be an entertainer, and if I could find, I found success in the Happy Video Game Nerd. I feel, and if I could find money to go with it, I guess if I can buy a house, if one day I buy a house, that'll be the ultimate goal. But really, I feel very successful, and I try not to let it go in my head, because I've done some pretty crazy things that I never thought that I would do. I think some may disagree, but this has been a crazy, wild ride for me.
Well, Derek, we'd like to thank you for joining us here today, and now it is my distinct honor to induct you, Derek Alexander, into the Internet Hall of Fame.
Good games are great because they're good. What? Hall of Fame. Okay. You had to start at the middle of the road. Hall of Fame. I'm like just on the outskirts of the. I'm the custodian closet in the Hall of Fame. I'm not in the glass case yet. Well, thank you very much. No, it's. I don't know if it's Hall of Fame, but you know, if you keep doing the show, man, you'll get James, and you'll get you'll get Doug, and you'll get people who actually deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
And that does it for us here today. Join us next time as we induct our next member into the Internet Hall of Fame. Until then, I'm that dude in the shades.
Let's try that again. And I'm Derek Alexander, the happy video game nerd.
And we'll see you next time.
Rock on! Or not. Or no, you should. Rock on.